Welcome to Math for All Academy. In this video, I'm going to solve a system of equation involving word problem. So here we have a problem that says a maple tree grows an average of 15 centimeters per year. A cedar grows an average of 10 centimeters per year. When they were planted, the maple was 120 centimeters tall and the cedar was 180 centimeters tall. So that's how tall they were when they were first planted. So that question asks us, how many years after planting will the trees reach the same height? And how tall will that be? So the first step is to find the variables that we need to solve. Okay, so we're finding, this problem talks about years and height. So we know that these are the two variables that we're going to use in our equations, okay? So now we could say, let y be the number of years and let h be the height, okay? So we're assigning letters to our variables. So we know the maple grows 15 centimeters per year with a starting height of 120 centimeters, and the cedar grows 10 centimeters per year with starting height of 180 centimeters. It's always a good idea to summarize what the problem is saying, so you have it very clear here for you to look at. So our first equation is going to be the height of the maple tree is going to equal 120 centimeters plus the 15 centimeters per year it grows, okay? And then similarly, for the cedar tree, the height will be 180, which is the starting height, plus 10 times 10 centimeters per year that it grows, okay? So now we can substitute h into the other equation, okay? So that's what we can do here. So we could put this into here. Okay, so that's what we've done. So this whole thing is here, and then we finish the rest of the equation, equals 180 plus 10y. Now we could gather our like terms, so we could move this over here so it could be here, and then we can move this over here so it could be here with the other whole number, okay? And remember, when they cross over the equal sign, they change sign. So 15y minus 10y equals 180 minus 120. Now we can gather our like terms, okay? 5y equals 60. Now we know what y is going to be. We divide both sides by 5. So y equals 12 years for the heights to be equal, okay? The heights are going to be equal when they're equal, right? Because that's how we solved our equation. So y will be 12 years when that happens. Now we can solve for the other variable and do our check. So let's take our second equation for the cedar tree, and we could put in 12 in for y here, okay? Because we just solved for y is 12. So now we can find the height of what the cedar tree will be after 12 years. It'll be 300 centimeters. So let's do our check now. We have both our variables. So h is going to be 300 centimeters and y equals 12 years. So now we could just put it into equation 1, 120 plus 15 times 12 equals 300. So that's our first equation. And then for the cedar tree, it's 180 plus 10 times y equals the height, which is 300. And that's correct as well. So to answer the question, the trees will reach the same height after 12 years, and the height will be 300 centimeters. And that's it. That's all there is to that problem. And don't worry if you don't understand that right away. You could just rewatch the video. There's nothing wrong with repetition. Anyone can do this. You could also take a look at the description. There's a link there to my ebook that you could download. In the ebook, you'll find a link to this very lesson. You can follow along in the ebook as you watch the video. As well, in the description, you'll find links to other videos of mine that I've done that are similar. You could check those out if you need extra help. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for listening.